Yo, what's up, average Neville enjoyer? Welcome, welcome, everybody. Oh no, I can hear myself from downstairs. Or maybe not downstairs. I wonder who's watching my stream. Unfortunately, there is no Jock, the Ertl guy. Or that Ertl guy, should I say. Anyways, what's up, boys? So, got this big package right here. This was about 170 Canadian dollars, including shipping. Rather expensive purchase, but from what's in here, I'd say it's rather worth it. Now, another thing is, most of the items here, besides the ones I will very specifically say I'm keeping, will be for sale. So if you're interested in a lot of the items, I mean, some of them have already been claimed, um, but you can go DM me on Twitter or Instagram asking about an item. So, yeah, thank you guys very much. So, let's get straight into this package. This arrived last night, so it was too late to make a video or anything. So, we're doing it here. I'm at my girlfriend's place as well. So, yeah, but without further ado, let's get into it. So, I'm going to take it off the table because I don't want to spoil anything. It was already open. Like, I already opened it because I wanted to see if there was any damage or anything. What needed to be taken apart, like if I needed a knife or anything, which I don't. So with that, let's get into it. I think there's about 50 Ertls in here, so that's pretty good. Yeah, they can be expensive. Unfortunately, there are actually no UK exclusives in this, but you'll see. I mean, actually, technically, I believe they're UK exclusives, but they're not like 2002 UK exclusives. If that makes any sense. Anyways, let's get straight into the bit. Okay, so we're going to be starting this off with a Percy. I believe, no, this one isn't a 2001 one because it has stickers. Oh, Jazzy the cat right here. She's looking in the box of Ertls. Anyway, so here's Percy. The paint is in pretty good condition, so however the stickers are not. Very nice Percy. There will be a lot of room on this table. The cat should eat your Ertls. Nah, Jazzy can't eat my Ertls. They're for me. Okay, next we've got James. Pretty damaged compared to Percy. He's still got a buffer sticker. But, oh, he's got 2 buffer stickers. Yo, what's up, Ethan Beck? Welcome. So there's James. I think this is this a 2001 version? No, it's not. The 2001 version has a bit of a lighter paint, and it's also not got sticker windows. It's got printed on windows. That's a good way to tell them apart. Okay. Next. What should be next? This one, because it makes me sad. We've got, yo, what's up, JFS channel? We've got an old coach, but it seems like the couplers snapped on it. That's an unfortunate thing when buying lots on eBay and stuff. Like, you kind of miss out on some of the smaller details. Now, a common problem with Ertl, or so people say, is like the couplings are often snapped, which I haven't found. I've probably owned about 300 Ertls in my life, and only about maybe 15 of them, 10 of them, have had any kind of like coupling damage. I like the Ertl coupling system, honestly. It's one of my favorites, though it could have been way better, but let's go in with everything being level and everything working how it should. Then I'd say it's a pretty decent coupling system. Though unfortunately it can't go like on ramps or hills very easily. Yeah, it's only good against smooth surfaces. But to be fair, you can't play with like take-alongs on carpet, otherwise they come off, or they uncouple. Because a thing with take-along that a lot of people don't seem to realize is that the coupling system's weak. The magnets are weak. Anyways, here is D199. I've probably owned like I think I've owned 7 D199s in my life, which is pretty funny. Now, Bandai Techs also have the same problem with the magnets not being strong, but and the scaling with Bandai Techs. Yes, it's Cheese Sniffer. It's Cheese Sniffer.
Cheddar cheese, oh my god, I like cheddar cheese.
Okay, next. Oh, Jesus. We've got the Tank Engine Twins, Bill and Ben. Oh, wait, these are plastic face versions. I've never owned the plastic face versions. So that's pretty cool. Both plastic face. So this would have been the later version of them, because the original versions have metal faces. So that's really cool. Those are my first plastic face Bill and Ben. They are very damaged, so whoever owned this really liked Bill and Ben. I mean, fair enough. They're pretty good characters, especially in the classic series. Bill and Ben got pretty good treatment throughout their entire history. It's pretty hard to get Bill and Ben's characters wrong. Like, they're just little shits. That's their whole personality. They're little cheeky shits. They get up to no good. Alright, next, we've got battle-damaged Harold. He's, like, dead. Rest in peace, Harold. So, yet again, probably another favorite. Not much to say on Harold. It's funny how it only has one propeller, though. Okay, next, we've got the first of many. Look at this, guys. Metallic Renius. I've never actually seen a damaged metallic, but as you can see on the underneath, it's got Renius's regular paint color. It's kind of like the weird purple. This is actually my second metallic Renius. Oh, I didn't even notice the front coupler. Look at that. That's gnarly. So I'm glad the one who has the most battle damage is Renius, because I already own one in much better condition. Stop your meowing. Just kidding. Love you, Jazzy. There's Renius. Okay, next is the strong and powerful Gordon. This is obviously another favorite, as both the front and back couplers seem to be destroyed. Yummy plastic into my body. I agree with that statement. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sell this Gordon. If not, I'm taking off the face, and I'm making him grumpy. Oh yeah, let's test how they roll too, because this is a nice smooth surface. I'm assuming they all roll still pretty good. Oh, Renius's back wheel is jammed. Can we see the cat? I don't know where she's at. I think she's downstairs. Oh, there she is. I don't know. I'll try. Let me see what I can do. Jazzy. Jazzy. No, I think she wants to be let out. Okay, no cat today, guys. She wanted to be let out. I'm sorry. It wasn't meant to be. Oh, let's just sneak back around here. Okay. Also, I'm not going to test if they all roll. That's going to take forever. But for the rest of them, I will. Okay, next one we've got Funnelless Duck. Poor duck. I've never actually seen the issue of their funnels coming off. I do have another duck that has a missing funnel, but I don't know how that happens. I guess it gets loose. I'm sure it's probably not put in there very well. Maybe it's a rivet, and like the rivets are prone to being faulty. Wooden railway moment for real. Fucking hate wooden railway. Oh wait, another thing to note, look at his sandboxes. I've never seen that. The paint on them is so chipped. Look at that. You can see all the red. That looks very strange. Okay, next is City of Truro. I think I own 4 City of Truros already, or 3. I'm turning one into Molly, though I haven't really gotten a good start on that yet. What's up, Christmas Melee? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, they were going to. If you've seen promotional images of the Ertl range, they were going to make the Cadbury engine, which looks exactly the same as it does in real life. That would have been sick. Oh yeah, back to City Truro. Stickers are in. Oh, this one's damaged. Bandai Tech, City of Truro. Yeah, trust me. If there's a piece of Thomas merchandise, I know about it. I'm a self-proclaimed Thomas merchandise expert. There's also a gold and silver variation of Bandai Tech City of Truro. Now, that's pretty cool. Also, I'm sick at the moment. I have just a cold, but it's near the end, so I'm doing much better. I love Yummy Trains too. Wish we got the Hit era characters in Ertl. That would have been cool. I really hate that Take Along took over and like completely stole the competition. Like that makes me sad though, because Ertl was just starting to get like really, really good. Because I'd argue the season 7 characters are their best characters. They just look so accurate and so highly detailed. Okay, we're gonna get into a brand new item for me. This right here is the Ertl Slate Truck, but this isn't just any Slate Truck. This is the 1999 Slate Truck. This only came in the Slate Quarry set, the Sodor Slate Mine, whatever it's called. But the 1999 edition only came in that. They were later released in a 2-pack in 2001. This makes this version the rarest version of it, and I'm very, very happy this is the 1999 version, as it's also the hardest one to find. But I will get the 2001 versions, and this one does not unfortunately come with the Slate Cargo, which is extremely unfortunate. But the Slate Cargo honestly looks a bit odd. Yeah, Ertl did finish on a good note, that Ertl guy. You really need to get Edward. Well, goddamn. Guess what I got for you? Our next Ertl is Edward. This Edward is for sale. So, if you want to hit me up on Twitter or Instagram after this, since tomorrow is my 4-year channel anniversary, I just want to say thank you, mr.slowking64. I just want to say thank you for making me do YouTube videos. Really? Aw, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That I'm an inspiration to you. That's kind of my goal. I still consider myself kind of on the small side, and it took a lot of effort getting to where I am too. So congratulations on 4 years, Duck Boy. Oh no, what's wrong with this Edward? So here is a problem. Unless I'm wrong. Why is he leaning? He's like leaning to one side. What the heck? What's going on here? Is it just not... Oh. Wait. No, now he's leaning on the other side. I've never seen that problem before. It might have something to do with his wheels. I'm not sure. I've never seen this problem. Hold up. Let's see if I can force him to sit normally. No, there's something wrong. Yeah, probably has to do with the chassis. It might have to honestly do with like the screws or something, but I'll have to figure that out before I go ahead and sell him. Yeah, he's literally pulling a Skylowy. I'll make it or bust. Okay, get the camera back in position. All right. Next Ertl, the one and only Stepney. Blue balls forever. Stepney is a nice character. I actually didn't have Stepney for a long time. So when I finally got him, that was pretty cool. I got him I think I got him before I started like fully collecting Ertls. Like I might have still been in my take-along phase. It kind of looks like his face is yellow on camera. It might be my phone. Because I have my computer here too. That's how I'm reading your comments. And I'm like looking at the screen. But yeah, here's Stepney. This is only my third Stepney. My Instagram is if you go into my channel and you go into my About Me section or whatever it's called, there will be a link to my Twitter and my Instagram. There's also an eBay there too, but there's only one thing for sale right now. Rusty, well, that's funny that you mentioned that because our next item is one of the main reasons I bought this lot. I actually have an Ertl Dennis, by the way. A custom that was 3D printed for me. I commissioned somebody. I forget who. Something 87, I think. I might be wrong. Thank you. Here is Metallic Rusty. This thing goes for about 200 something Canadian new in box. So, and is one of the rarer Ertls. This is one that I didn't have in my collection previously. Right now I'm kind of trying to get metallics because they're some of my favorite in the Ertl range. I dropped Rusty. It's good though because the floor is carpet, so don't worry, he's okay. Where's Rusty? Rusty, come here. I dropped him. Oh, I dropped my phone. Sorry for the jump scare, guys. My bad. Okay, but here is Rusty. I've never even seen one out of box really on eBay, but these would probably sell for about 100 Canadian dollars or so is where I'd say is reasonable. Just a bit under the price of a jock. So here is Rusty. I'm gonna put him over here in the forefront. Next item, Wilbur. I somehow, like, my first Wilbur I ever bought was from, Totally Thomastown, and I paid $30 for it. I still use the same Wilbur. It was in near mint, but I kind of regret that purchase as that was way overpriced. And now I've owned, this is my fourth Wilbur, I believe. Maybe fifth? I don't really remember. But here is Wilbur. That's a great first Ertl, not gonna lie. Railway Series character. Always love Railway Series characters. Okay, next we're gonna go on to another piece of rolling stock. We've got a Composite Coach. And this doesn't have a peg either. So whoever owned these before was really rough with them. But here is a Composite Coach. I think I have about 7 Composite Coaches now. I've got a lot of rolling stock. I recently ordered my 7th and 8th Ertl Silly Trucks, Because if you guys didn't know, the Ertl Silly Truck is my all-time favorite Thomas item. I wouldn't say Thomas item, but Ertl item. Because I think my favorite Thomas item is the Angry Playrail Thomas. But yeah, there's the Composite Coach. That one's not for sale. Okay, who do we got next? We've got... I want to see if there's anything... No. Okay. Well, we've got Annie. She's pretty busted. She's missing a coupler. I am in Canada. Ertl needed more vans? Not really, because you could argue they needed more trucks, but they only came out with Troublesome Truck 1 and 2. So, I mean, vans, they had the Sodor Mail van. It would have been cool if they made the utility van for sure. But they made the mail van and they made the silly truck, which I'd say is probably the go-to for vans. It's the best looking. Though I do wish they had at least like different eyebrows, or one had closed eyes, or something different. So that's a little bit of a pet peeve about the silly truck. Oh my god, we've already been streaming for almost half an hour. That's insane, and we're not even halfway through this box. Next, we've got Henrietta. I've got like 20 Henriettas. I hate Henrietta. She's oversized, just like Toby, which is why I'm switching to a Nakiyoshi Toby. Actually, she looks good, but she's just too oversized. She actually does have her coupler, though. Wow! Coupler! Okay, next we've got City of Truro number 2. Wow, who would have thought? I think this is the only double in the box, and it's City of Truro. Who would have thought? Which one of those kids was like, yeah, let me get 2 City of Truros, the one without a face. I mean, based, not gonna lie, based kid. Yeah, there's City of Truro. I think this one's in a bit better condition. Like, there we go. City of Churros. I'm gonna put those guys together over here. If you want City of Churro, you can buy one off me on Twitter or Instagram, as they will both be for sale. Also, the only items that aren't for sale right here are these guys and the Slate Truck. So, make sure to DM me. Hello, Julia.
Hello. Yep. Remind me.
Okay. There's those guys. Okay, next we've got Tobias.
I love you.
I love you too. We got Tobias. He's got rattly roof syndrome. A common illness that plagues Ertl Toby. There's the 2001 version has an improved face, as well as the pullback Toby, which is the version I want, but I've kind of just switched to Nakiyoshi. But one day I will have a cast of it, and one day I will put it on my Nakiyoshi. Oh, and he's pretty rattly and bumpy. Toby is probably Ertl's worst item, along with Gordon. Like, they're polar opposites. I hate how skinny and short Gordon is, and I hate how fat and tall Toby is. Well, Toby's not that fat, but he's just too tall. Okay. Next one, Charlie or Billy? I like Charlie better. I like Billy better, but that's because he's orange, and orange is my favorite color. He may be annoying, But Charlie's jokes are cringe. Okay, next we've got the Mad Bomber himself, Bluebell. Or I suppose I should say herself. Fun fact about my Bluebell is that the running board I got was chewed up. So the running board on my Bluebell is actually from a Thomas, and I just painted it. I painted the running board black, and the sides are still red and stuff. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be keeping Bluebell as I want the smoke box door. I might make casts of the smoke box door and sell them separately. But there's Bluebell in pretty good condition. Excuse me, in pretty good condition actually. Only a couple scratches. I think it might be better than my Bluebell, which if so, that means I'm going to be switching it out because I always prefer having better condition items. Okay, anyways, next we've got the the Wagon. This does not have a front coupler, but it is my second of the gray ones. I really honestly like this piece a lot, besides like the side bit of plastic. I might make a custom out of this one, and I might cut off the sides so that it's more accurate. And I'll need to add a front coupler, new front coupler. Okay, there's that. Okay, next we're gonna get on to another rare one. This one is just an item I never had before, but here is metallic Duncan. This one's kind of in beat up condition. I might have to get a new one, but it was just one of the items in this lot. Very, very shiny. And I'm really glad to have one in my collection finally. However, he is pretty common, so it probably won't be hard to find another new one. It was more about the other items in this lot. But glad to have metallic Duncan. I'm going to put the metallics over here because I like them. I think they're pretty. Slate Truck. Slate Truck. Slate Truck, go back to where you came from. Okay. Next, we've got the one and only Thomas the Tank Engine. He's missing cab stickers. I thought this was metallic for a second, and it was tripping me out. I believe this is a 2001 version because they changed the splasher for some reason. They made it bigger while not adjusting the printing for the red lining for the splasher. They kept it the same size, so it looks really weird. And they shrunk the extended boiler. Yo, what's up, the Railway Ram? I love you. Let me check the date. It says 1985, but this is the later version because it has the weird wheel arch. Okay, there's Thomas. Okay, next we've got Cody. Cody is in actually really good condition. Maybe I should move the camera. How's this angle? A little bit better? Okay, well here is Cody. With his nice butt face. You know, what camera do I use? I use an iPhone XR. I wish I had a camera. Eventually I will. And or I'll use a newer iPhone because they have really good cameras. But for now, I'm stuck with an XR. So there's Cody. Next, we've got my favorite narrow gauge engine, Peter Sam. He's sort of chipped up, but that's okay. Oh, and look, his back coupler is a bit dented, like bent down. So that's unfortunate. And his nameplate's a bit damaged. Now he's just Peter Sam. Dang, Christmas Melee got that Samsung. Yo, welcome the Scottish Twits. This is what we pulled so far. We're still about halfway done. Yeah, we've got about 15 more Ertls, 20 more Ertls, something like that. Quite a good lot. But don't forget, you can watch this back after it's done. I'm going to be uploading it. I swear to God, if this stream crashes, though, but I believe the other stream crashed because I didn't have enough storage space. I'm still doing Ertl. Yeah, who doesn't do Ertl? Yo, couch make fart noise. No, I've been collecting it secretly in the background. I had my model train phase. And I've stopped my model train phase because I realize I don't have the space for model trains right now. Nor the money, because I probably spent a good $600 or $700 on model trains during my little. Well, maybe not that much. Let me think. No, I spent like 500. Yeah. All right. Next, we've got. Surprisingly, there's very little vehicles, but here's one of the only vehicles that I got in this lot. Here's Stroud. Rest in peace, Gordon. But here's Stroud in pretty good condition. Though he is just plastic. He's one of the few characters that is just fully plastic. And he rolls good. Try and catch me riding dirty. Try and catch me riding dirty. Okay. Anyways, let's move Stroud back here. All right. Next, we've got Splatter. This is the second Splatter I've ever owned in my life, and this is actually in better condition than the one I own. So I may have to use this Splatter. I may have to keep him. But probably not, because I already made a custom Splatter. But I wouldn't mind owning another one. He's in pretty good condition, too. He's got just a small chip on his nose, and he's got a chip over here. And then that's about it. He's got a bit of wear on the cab. He rolls all right. The 08 seem to roll a bit weird. I've always found that. It almost feels like there's a lot of friction. I don't know. Very odd. But there's Splatter. Okay, next we've got a fan favorite. We've got Boca. Well, you're in luck, by the way, if you want Skylowy engines, because this lot only contains 2 that you don't have, which would be Peter Sam and someone else who we're going to get to. I haven't really done anything with my Ertl Molly custom yet, the Scottish Twits. It's still not sanded down or anything, but it's got a Molly face now, so that's pretty cool. There is Boca. I love Boca. I might actually use this Boca because mine's broken. And mine's in bad condition as well. This is in better condition than mine. Paxton or Arian Bert? Honestly, I like Arian Bert because they're like kind of like at least how they're treated in season 5. Like they're just like scary. Like they're like death, essentially. They kind of represent like the very thing steam engines are trying to escape from. So that's pretty cool. Like they nearly kill Stepney. And I feel like if the TV series were to do Escape in season 5, the flashback sequence, Arian Bert would definitely be the murdering diesels. So in my TVS canon, Arian Bert are the murdering diesels. But I'm not very big on the TV series. I've more incorporated TV series characters into Railway series lore, kind of. Anyways, next. We've got the second old coach. Again, missing the clip. I mean, the peg. It seems like all of these are missing the peg, which is rather unfortunate. That kind of like breaks my thing about a lot of mine not having this issue, because now, lo and behold, I've got a ton of items that have broken pegs. But I'll put him on top of the other one. Okay, next. Everybody loved this guy. God damn it. It's Derek. I'm so clumsy. I just killed the metallics. But here is Derek. I think this might be in better condition than mine. I might have to use this Derek. This is in better condition than mine. Guess this is my new Derek. Absolutely love Derek's design. He's probably also one of my favorite Ertl designs because he's so accurate to the show and he's got so much detail. They really hit it out of the park in 2001 with the season 5 Ertls. This might not even be 2001. No, this is 1999, so... Yeah, but they released like half of them in like 1999, half of them in like 2001, or something like that. Blue Derek? Why would I make Blue Derek? All the NWR-owned diesels are green. And this exact shade of green, too. But yeah, Derek. Fun fact about the Ertl Derek. The emblem, instead of saying British Rails, or British Railways, it says Thomas Tank. We're gonna move the flatbed, and we're gonna put Derek there. NWR Blue Duck would be pretty cool. Okay, next we've got Mavis. Can never get too many Mavises. This one's pretty... it's like relatively chipped up, but it's not in bad condition or anything. She rolls all right. Not much to say about Mavis, unfortunately. She just exists. Very good face, though. Probably the best Mavis face on any piece of merchandise. I actually put one on my Bachmann Mavis. All right. Next, we're going to go with Skylowy. Who doesn't love Skylowy? My Skylowy is just a regular Skylowy, but I painted over the white with blue. Also, it's in like near mint. But I adore the Ertl models of the narrow gauge engines. Also, fun fact, all of the narrow gauge engines minus Rusty are based on the Railway series counterparts. There's a lot of details on the Ertl models that aren't there on the TV series models. So that's pretty cool, and that's even a more of a reason why I like Ertl, because there's just so many Railway series inspired characters and designs and little choices in some of the designs as well. Next, we've got Devious Diesel, because I needed another Devious Diesel. No, I didn't. That's ironic. I don't want any more Devious Diesels. I'm selling like 2 or 3 of them right now. So there's another one that's being sold. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna mute my microphone so I can blow my nose. All right, we back. I should actually make Paxton and Sydney. That was gonna be pretty cool. I'd probably just make Paxton though. I don't really care for Sydney. Oh yeah. More comments on Diesel. Pretty chipped up. He's got a creepy little face. But God, is it a very good little creepy little face. Gotta love her. Gotta love Diesel, even though he's a little tall. Okay. Next, we've got Godred. I really like that they made Cody and Godred look different. I'd hate if they looked the exact same. Like their side details are different, and their back, like how their cab is made, is different. Very, very cool models. Okay, next we've got Henry. Let's move the camera back here so then I can. There. Okay, I'm gonna move these guys over here. Okay, so here is Henry. Oh, I didn't know this. Look at that. He's missing a back wheel. Well, I wonder how that happened. Poor Henry. It's okay, though. I have plenty of spare Henry wheels. This is a later version of Henry. You can tell because it has darker green paint. Like, here's a good comparison right here, because these two are different shades of green. This is an early version of Percy. This is the later version of Henry. My Percy and Henry both have Henry's color of green. Though I am replacing my Ertl Henry with a Nakiyoshi one. But I actually might not at the same time, because Ertl Henry is so perfect because he doesn't have the stupid splashers. And my Henry looks good because it's customized. All right. Next, we've got... Let's get into another really rare one. You probably saw it in the thumbnail. But here's the whole thing that sparked this purchase. Metallic Duke. One of my most wanted items of all time for Ertl that I was missing. So I'm really glad to have Duke. He's in pretty good condition too. This is honestly an item I never thought I'd obtain. Same with Rusty. I really like his metallic brown. It's almost an orange. Man, this is just such a beautiful model to look at. Definitely my favorite from this lot. Let's put him over here with the boys, with the metallic boys. Let's move Henry out of there. Let's move these guys a little closer. Oh yeah, history on Duke right now. I keep forgetting to give history. So this, him along with Rusty, I believe are UK exclusives, even though they weren't released in like the 2002 to 2004 era. But they were just like regular metallics. I believe they were released in like the late 1990s, so like 1997 and 1999, I feel, around that area is when they were released. I think 1997, 1998 might be right. Maybe 1996. But I feel 1998 is correct. I might be wrong, though. Because it's not going to say the correct date of when these metallics were released underneath. It just tells you what year regular Rusty and regular Duke were released. But we can kind of gauge. So yeah, this Duke is 1997. So I feel like they'd be 1998. There were, I think, 6 kind of UK exclusive metallics. There was Gold and Silver Thomas. I think one of them is called like Millennium Thomas or something. And then there was Duke, Sir Handel, Rusty, and Lord Harry. And those are kind of the rarer metallics. The Duke, Sir Handel, Rusty, and Lord Harry go for about 250 to 300 Canadian dollars new in box. So I'd say anything under $100 Canadian, so like maybe $75 American, you're getting a pretty good deal. And that's including shipping, by the way. Okay, next we've got Diesel 10. Ertl Diesel 10 is kind of an odd one, as they didn't make a Class 40 warship. They just reused D199, but I kind of like that. Even though he has 8 wheels now instead of his proper... he's got 16 wheels instead of his proper 8 wheels. I don't really mind the design. I kind of like him being the same class as D199. And in my canon, in my Railway Series AU, he is the same class. He's not a warship. He's honestly in pretty good condition. Probably one of the better condition items. I'm going to look at him close up, because I don't really think... Oh, wait, no, he definitely... Never mind. I was going to say, it doesn't look like he has any scratches, but if we look in the light right here, you can see some of the scratches around the hazard stripes. Pretty nice. Let's put him back here. A little creepy guy. Okay, next is... We've got Donald. No Douglas, just Donald. But Donald and Douglas are probably some of my favorite items to use for customs. I'm going to turn one of the Scottish twins into Aled Greedy. I'm just going to extend the running board and add a front bogie. And then boom, you got Aled Greedy. And I'll probably do something with the cab. I'll probably like round off the cutout or something, just to make him different from Donald and Douglas, because obviously I wouldn't want the exact same. I wouldn't want the exact same. I wouldn't just want it to be a repaint of Donald or Douglas. I want it to be a bit unique. Pretty rare to actually find one without a scratch on the face, as their faces are metal. So that's pretty cool. I put him over here. Okay. Next, we've got D261, or Bowler, as some people call him. I just call him D261. Fun fact, he has a different number in the Railway series. I don't remember what his number is in the Railway series. I have to learn it because I have to make a custom of it. I'm probably going to paint my current D261's face yellow. This face is also very fun to use. It's a very nice face. Fun fact about D261's face casts in the show, a lot of them are very close to his Railway series illustrations, which is kind of rare for a lot of the characters. Or I worded that weird. No, it's they're not very accurate to the Railway series illustrations a lot of the time, but D261's are, especially with his shocked face. There's D261. Next, we've got Terence, who used to be an icon on my channel. Who doesn't fucking love Terence? Little dumb guy. He's so beautiful, though. He's not dumb. With his little widow's peak, which has been completely scratched off almost. So now he has even more hair loss. Poor guy, suffering from balding. He's got both of his treads, surprisingly, and his back peg is intact. You know what's funny, though? I've never seen a Terence with a broken back peg. I wonder why. Okay. We're down to our last 4 Ertls. So that's pretty sad. So I'm going to move on to Churros Trucks. These 2 were already actually bought by somebody. But these are in pretty beat up condition. The way you can tell the condition of these guys is their base, as it's made of metal. So you can see the scratches and stuff. But these guys were loved, probably caused a lot of mischief, and I think, yep, they both have pegs. Miraculous. English is my favorite language. All right, second to last. Bert. Who doesn't love Bert with a big scratch on his nose? I might keep this Bert because I've got to compare it to the one I have at home. Because it might be because my Bert is in bad condition at home, but I don't know if it's worse than this or better. I think it rolls a lot better, though. Well, there's Bert. All right. The last Ertl in this unboxing is the one, the only, metallic Lord Harry. Now I just need Sir Handel, and I'll have all of the Infinity Stones. No, I'm still missing a ton of metallics. I'm still missing metallic Percy, metallic Henry, James, gold and silver Thomas. And then I need a new Duncan and Sir Handel. But I've got most of them, and that's what's important. So at first when I saw this, I didn't know it was metallic. Same with Rusty. When I actually bought the lot, I didn't know this was metallic. Fun fact about Lord Harry, he gets a name change. He becomes Patrick. Because he loses his name for bad behavior, because he's a naughty boy. But it's so funny because he's got a metallic back face. Also, Lord Harry has the best back face for any of the Ertls. For any of the Ertl Cody Fell engines, I mean. Lol. Also, fun fact, Lord Harry was made at a way later date than Cody and Godred. Cody and Godred were made in 1995, and Lord Harry was made in 1997. So that also continues my theory about 1998 being the year they released Sir Handel, Lord Harry, Rusty, and Duke's metallic models. Very weird how they chose Lord Harry of all characters to be a metallic and not like Edward or Gordon or Toby or... I mean, fair enough, though. The narrow gauge engines and the mountain engines are really cool. But with that, we've come to the finale of the Ertl lot. There's a little bit less than I remember there being, but it's about, I think, 45 Ertls or something like that. Hello.
Hi.
But yeah, so there's the damage. That's what $170 gets you. So thank you guys so much for joining me on this stream. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. The 1K sub special is coming, but my voice obviously isn't at its peak, and I want it to be the highest quality I can make it. So I want my voice to be fully healed up again before I continue. It's about 50% done right now. It should be coming before the end of next week, hopefully. But no promises. I've been holding it off for so long. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for joining.
Bye.
Peace. Subscribe!